Welcome to 22 Moons Tarot. I'm Rachel. I'm bringing you today a twin flame message. It's going to be just for the weekend from today's date of the 24th of April through the Sunday the 26th. So I woke up actually about 2:30 this morning, and I had this, I don't know, this question on my heart. And the question was, what can I share today? What can I give? What can I share? What can I do? And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that it got me up, got me making an outline, and got me motivated. So thank you, first and foremost, for allowing me to share this with you today. And I hope that it resonates with you, but if it doesn't, no worries. There's so many wonderfully talented and intuitive tarot readers out there, so I'm sure that you'll find one that coincides with your story. Let's see. I guess we'll get started. I'm going to start off with the perspective of the feminine, and I'm going to start that with the Heal Yourself reading cards by Ina Segal. And I want to see what the current challenges are for the feminine for this weekend. What is something that she is really struggling with? And I say he or she as just general pronouns. That's just how I do it. So let's see. Sexuality. And pay attention to the signs. I'm going to clarify these cards with my favorite tarot deck. This is this tarot deck is so old. You can see some of it's it's been worn. I've had it for years. But anyways, this is the Shadowscapes by Barbara Moore, and oh Lord, please help me. Her name is Stephanie Pye Moon Law, I think. I'm sorry if I butchered that. You know, please show a little mercy on me. There you go. So I think it's very interesting that we got the sexuality card for the feminine. I had actually done a personal reading yesterday, and no, the day before, and I had sexuality in my deck. And I felt that. I felt like it's been very important, even though I know it's quarantine time. You can't really do much. You're not going out. But it's still important to feel, feel in control of your femininity and, still boss it. It's a good thing to do. I've got the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. So something's moving forward as far as your sexuality. You have somebody that's coming in quickly, very quickly, that's just full of passion, really. He's very strong and very assertive. With the Chariot, something's moving in very quickly. I don't want to say that it's, particularly for, that, you know what we're talking about here. I don't want to say it's like a booty call or anything, but whomever it is that, and, well, this is for the feminine, so it could be the masculine. The masculine is feeling very, very drawn, very anxious to get to his feminine. And let's see what the pay attention to signs are. What's this regarding? The Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So I'm feeling like this is really about you paying attention to yourself. Are there things that you're experiencing? Are there signs that Spirit's bringing to you? Well, for example, like I said, I woke up at 2:30 this morning and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I just had this heaviness and I, it was foreign energy to me that I wanted to share, but it was signs. It was something that was brought to me and not really something that I had been searching for. But it's telling you to stand your ground. So what I'm feeling is the feminine's been very strong. She's been, doing her own, just kind of making her own way and utilizing the time that she's had, especially over the past few weeks. And right now is really important for or for her to stand her ground. She's really needing to hold steadfast to what her beliefs are, what she's been fighting for. I feel like she's been fighting for something. Either it's her own independence or her own progression. It could be spiritual development, could be, financial development, could be anything that she's been working very hard for. So I'm wondering though if this is the current challenge for the feminine, and she's feeling very, she's feeling very sexual. She has, her mate, her masculine, that is rushing in towards her. And I think that he's really picking up this energy. He's really picking up and feeling that, he's ready to go. Like something's got to go down. But your other challenge is maybe holding strong to what you believe, what you know, what you've been working for. I mean, let's face it, sometimes our desire for our masculine can get kind of cloudy. Let's see what the energy of the masculine is. Let's see what challenges he's looking at this weekend. Inner child. Sexual arts. Okay. I really love this picture. Look, I don't know if you could tell, but it's 33. But he's being like consoled or comforted by his feminine, which he probably deems angelic. Almost too good, almost too holy to want to ravish. But it hadn't stopped him before. So let's see what the I'm gonna put that back. I'm gonna reshuffle it because it was the Queen of Pentacles, and I can't imagine. I thought I shuffled it, but maybe I didn't. Okay, let's see what the inner child. Okay. So he's wanting to give. He's wanting to give and receive, almost like I'm seeing it as like playful. As if it's Hmm. He seems very vulnerable. And looking at her eyes, she just seems so, to me, I'm just getting vulnerability. It seems like he's wanting to give and take, but, part of his challenge is the Five of Wands. And he could be dealing a lot with feeling like he may not know what's been going on with her. He may not know if there's, other suitors, other challenges that, could be a problem. He doesn't know, but he feels very vulnerable, but he definitely wants to have a mutual exchange. He wants to be able to give and take, and maybe it comes with the sexual arts. See what that's, let's see what this is. The Magician. Huh. Five of Swords. Okay, so he's definitely feeling like he's wanting to manifest this. I think with the feelings that he's having and the feelings that he's been receiving from the feminine of, the sexual aspects of their nature, that he might be confused as to whether or not he's really manifesting it or if he's feeling her. So I think that's I think he's looking for some kind of clarity on it because he's not sure he can trust it. He's not sure if... So as I was thinking about it, I just got the phrase in my head that he's thinking this too will pass, like almost as if it's like a withdrawal symptom, like that he's craving. He's very much craving the nurturing and the nourishment of his feminine, and sometimes that is sexual intimacy. It is, you know can vary from so many different events and things that you can do that doesn't have to be sexual, but even just like she's holding him and just rubbing his hair, and he feels completely vulnerable but safe. And I think that's what he's having a lot of confusion. Can he trust? Can he trust what his own feelings are? Can he trust even his own motives? The masculine he may just be considering this urge, this need for his feminine. He may just be considering this like a withdrawal symptom, like it'll pass. So that's interesting. Okay. Let's put these away. The next one we are going to do is we're going to see what each counterpart can do to improve their circumstance, like what they can do to improve their quality of this connection. And we're going to use okay, we're going to use the Heal Yourself Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Yeah, this deck is pretty old also. I don't think she hasn't, I don't believe she's following the art anymore, and has stopped making decks. So let's see, for the feminine, we have Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you and supporting your healing work. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So the feminine really is needing to go within and see what kind of negative belief systems or thought patterns are affecting her. So from the Archangel Raphael, in order for the feminine to heal and start healing in her on her journey with this, is really, I'm seeing to stay quiet and stay serene, really trying to focus on a project or a new endeavor. Could be, developing your passions, going deep within that. But I'm feeling like maybe not really expressing, the negative feelings that you have, or not verbalizing them with others, because that, your words are so powerful, and what you say out there and what you speak specifically to other people, it resonates. It has an energy frequency, and it has its way of manifesting. So as long as you keep, speaking the negative things, it's going to, continue with that ripple effect. But maybe just getting deep in some prayer, um, and asking for your angels for help. And we have clear yourself. Oh, we've got the Four of Cups and the Hermit. Exactly. This is exactly what this says. It's really time for you to pull yourself back in. And I know, again, not to bring up the quarantine again, but I mean, we are very bored. There's been a lot of boredom around, but there are so many different ways that you can utilize your time to do for your own health, your own security, your own sanity. For example, meditation, physical activity, walking, playing with your kids or your animals, your pets, doing other things for neighbors. I mean, if, whatever it is, but you're needing to really get out of your own head and out of your own boredom and really start clearing some of the negative thoughts that you're having. Really look within. Find out what those negative belief systems are, because until you can really target in on the core of that, yeah, everything else that you do is not going to be beneficial. Okay. Let's see. So what can the masculine do to improve his circumstance? Release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Just what I said. Have you asked your angels to help with this? Huh. That's beautiful. So the masculines, what they could do is really needing to release something. They're, oh, it happened again. I did shuffle them. Y'all saw that this time. I did shuffle them. Maybe what I'll need to do is just set those previous year's cards aside. I just don't like to do that, because sometimes, the messages are mirrored, and I don't know. All right. For release, the masculine has the Magician and the Five of Swords. So he's is that not exactly what we got for him in the last? Wow, that's crazy. So oh, my camera is not focused. In just a second. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's auto-focusing now. All right. So we have the release with the Magician and the Five of Swords. He's still, he feels like he's like he can't trust feels like he just can't trust the his feelings on this situation. What he's wanting to do, is it a real, is he really manifesting it, or is he just feeling nostalgic of it, and he's really needing to release those fears, those doubts that he's having, if he's feeling like he's kind of unfair, like he's not being as I don't know, as honest with himself, and he's not sure what his feminine is up to. He doesn't know if she'll be there. And the angels are asking him, has he asked for help with this? Has he gone to his angels to ask for help with this? The Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I don't know about y'all, but my masculine was always the Knight of Pentacles. Slow. Slower than molasses on a cold day. The Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So he's really wanting to have his wish fulfilled, but he's being very cautious. He's still being very, very closed with it. And I don't know if he has, prayed or asked for help or done anything that has really tried to release and let go, let go of his control of the situation. Okay. So let's see how the energy is affecting the counterpart. So let's check in with the feminines first and see how her energy is affecting her counterpart, her masculine. And let's see, what's this one called? This one's the Oracle of the Dragon Face, and it's by Lucy Cavendish. Eleanor and the Lady, bittersweet farewell. Oh, the lovers love each other. I'm feeling like the energy she's given off to her masculine is, maybe he's thinking it's done. Maybe he's thinking it's over. And that's why he's probably trying to push through the feelings that he's having. Justice. And the King of Pentacles. So he seems like he is trying to grow from the experience that he's had. It's affecting him in the way that he's kind of, I'm hearing him say, serves me right. Serves me right. Like this is, this must be the end. And he hasn't released it yet. He hasn't let go of it yet. But we also have the Lovers. Let's see how this is affecting him. It's not over for him. He's still receiving. He's been very in tune lately. So he's still receiving. He's like, logic is telling him it's over. It's, I deserved it. I need to just handle it like a man and move along. But still, the energy that she's giving off is, you know, love. It's unconditional love, and he's feeling it. He's getting very strong, I don't want to say mixed messages, but I think that the energy that he's receiving from her is getting caught up in his own ego. And he's really trying to transmute that. He's trying to transcend from a lower vibration to maybe getting the goal to come forward. It's almost like he's gearing up. He's not wanting to release it, and it's pretty much coming down to a head over heart decision. So that's how the feminine is affecting the masculine. Let's see, how is the masculine affecting the feminine? How is the energy that he's sending her? What is that looking like? The elder. Heed wise counsel. Morgan Le Fay, healing. Yeah. So what is the feminine getting from this masculine? Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. So the elder is, I'm feeling like she's really just taking her time, her patience. She's allowing the wisdom through the course of her journey has really shown her that she is, A, not in control, and B, really needs to give it up to the divine, because there is nothing that we can control. All we can do is control our patience, the way we look at it, what lessons we learn, and how we incorporate those into our daily life. I mean, the lessons that we learn on our journey are not just about that particular counterpart. They could span into every relationship, and it's how you should love. So she's feeling like she's just waiting patiently, but I'm still feeling like even she's, well, should I contact? Shouldn't I? I think she's really giving that up to the universe, to God, to whomever your higher power is. She's releasing that need of control and allowing it to happen organically. Let's see for the healing. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Wow. Yeah. I think the negative side of a lot of the feminine's journey has been really feeling like you're doing it all by yourself, and that's okay. That's okay to feel that, as long as we don't stay in that. And I think that we've also had to really try to look deep within ourselves to see if if this is something that we don't, it's not necessary. It's not necessary for our happiness, to be in this kind of sad and solemn place where we feel like we need to have our counterpart to feel strong and to feel completed. But that's not the case. And neither is the case that we were here by ourselves. We were not holding everything down by ourselves, or maybe we were, but you still have spirit that's helping you. You still have so much other support. And I think that that's really what the masculine is helping her to do, is to really see that that their relationship and the lessons that she's learned along the way that aren't just from him or aren't just pertaining to him can really expand and open her up to see how um, it transcends that level and goes into every level. That, yeah, it's a ripple effect. I think that's beautiful. Why, thank you, masculines. You're helping us. And likewise, huh? Let's see, let's do, I want to do advice or warning from Spirit to see what should we be, what would be the advice, or any warnings or insights that Spirit might want to give us today for this weekend. We are going to use the Wisdom of the House Knight Oracle cards, and this is by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. I love these cards. They got beautiful imagery, but the corners are so sharp. Very, very, very sharp. And I like this deck because it has a lot of the shadows in it, and and sometimes we need that. We need to see, it can't be all butterflies and rainbows and unicorn farts, right? Sometimes it's got to be some shadow work. So let's see what's some advice that Spirit has for the feminines. Forbidden and Fragments. Okay. What is forbidden? Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. The card is 18, which breaks down into 9. I feel like it's Are feminines feeling like almost it's narcissistic or egocentric to love yourself? Is that because I'm feeling like the feminines are feeling that they are not allowed or should not celebrate themselves, celebrate their strong femininity, and that might be something that's holding them back. And let's see what Fragment has to deal with. Ten of Cups. Five of Pentacles. So, it's funny, it's Fragment. It's really showing, you have the Ten of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles, which the Ten of Cups is, complete and utter joy. It's that completion. It's having everything that you want. But the Five of Pentacles is, being shut out, being like abandoned or left out. And both of them are fragments on a wheel. I'm looking at it like a piece of the pie. Like whatever the pain it is that you felt, whatever the joy it is that you felt, they've just been fragments. And that's not the whole wheel. It's going to continue, and you're going to see more of those fragments. But don't hold on to, the painful ones, because that's not going to help you, and that's not going to help you with any kind of self-love. It was not it was not because of who you are that you were shut out. It was everything to do with who they are and what they've had to go through. Same thing, that it is not their fault, the lessons that you've had to learn. They're just fragments, pieces of the wheel, the karma wheel. Let's see. Let's get message or advice or warning for the masculines. See how, what it is they're being told to watch. Meditation, that's good advice. And risk, 31. Oh, I love this because it's, to me, it looks like, you know, well, I don't know if you could see. It looks like the Fool card. It's this beautiful, beautiful lady that is tiptoed on the cliff, and she's ready just to fall. And but it's empowering. It's not, doesn't look like sad or somber. And I think maybe that's a wonderful message, you know, for the masculine. Let's see what it has for meditation. Yeah, so he has everything that he needs within himself to be able to start to heal and gain the clarity that he wants. You know, I am feeling like it definitely has to do with his soulmates, or feeling nostalgic about his feminine. He's got everything within him that he needs to be able to gain all that clarity from the lessons. I think seems like he's waking up. And risk, we have the Emperor and the Sun. He's being encouraged to take a risk, to fall into his Emperor energy. That's the masculine. That's where he's going to find his happiness. It's beautiful. Let's see, can we get one more message? This is the Moonology Oracle Decks by Yasmin Boland. Let's see, can I have 2 cards, please, Spirit, for... No, let's do one card for the feminine, 1 card for the masculine. Just last message. For the feminine, your commitment is being tested. Oh, I love that. Communication is key for the masculine. So I love the feminine, because remember in the first message, it was talking about holding steadfast, being strong, standing your ground. Don't allow yourself to become, what am I looking for? Don't allow yourself to become pliable. And then the second message we had for the feminine was about communication. Like she was, you know, kind of wavering on if she wanted to communicate. And that was a challenge for her. That was, yeah, it was a problem for her. So the commitment that she's put on herself is being tested right now, and it's good. It's good. I think that the commitment is, how much do you love yourself? How much, if they come back, that's fine. Are they going to work for it? Are they going to honor what they say? Are they sincere? Are they genuine? And it's about not giving yourself up too quickly. And for the masculine, we have communication is key. He's definitely needing to communicate. Really needing to take that risk and make that decision if he wants to communicate to his feminine. And not just that, but what does he want to communicate? Personally, I don't want communication unless it's solid and there's some substance to it. I don't want anything that's not genuine and not sincere and doesn't have any meat to it. I mean, we could shoot the breeze all day, but when it comes down to it, I'm good. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed your reading. Thank you very much for, again, allowing me to share this with you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I'll see y'all next time.